Eventful week for net gas it was, where it has moved all the way towards 4.93 levels but has closed at 4.13. Yes, hitting the lows at 4, it has bounced back and closed at 4.13. Can we say that the highs for net gas are done and this is going to break here on the downside, or this is just one part of the swings and higher highs are awaited where it is going to break past 5? Yes, we have been long term bullish for net gas. I have been sharing this since it was at $2 levels and 1.6 levels that net gas prices are going to bounce up. Yes, these were the lows here, and this point we have mentioned that it is going to ride high. Can we expect another bullish move ahead? We will see with the help of charts and indicators what to expect and where to enter, where to exit, how to profit. This is a weekly review. I do share my twice a day updates with precise targets and logical levels. Thus subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share and comment, join the free Telegram channel for live updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. The next update will be there before the Asia and Europe session coming Monday, and then the next one with the US session. So do watch that. Let's start. Towards that end of this update, I'll be sharing the trading levels, so do watch till the end. Now, when you look at the weekly charts for net gas, see rise, retracement, rise, retracement, rise, and it is starting to retrace. And most important part is the crossover in the moving averages, which is on the buy side, and now $3 levels is the critical support, which is going to hold for a while. Now if you connect the dots here, you will find the highs and the lows are beautifully connected here. And when you see the near term, the lows at 3.8, 3.6 levels are going to play out very, very well. And as long as now 3.6 is respected, we should not be treating net gas as bearish here. Yes, it is only to be treated bearish if it trades below 3.6. And then what you can expect? You can expect the next targets to be at around 3.5, 3.45 levels. Also, there is a gap which needs to be filled. It might take a time though, not necessary that it is going to happen in a single week or so. Now notice it was outside Bollinger Bands, and hence the prices have fallen back within the bands, though the bands are expanding. When you look at the stochastic, this is at the top of it and now trying to look upwards. It is not that it cannot rise further, it can enter into overbought zone, which is a good possibility here. And when you look at MACD, now look at MACD. See, MACD after staying bearish for weeks, it is now starting to rise, and there is lot to cover on the upside. Yes, it's going to be a long journey. It might take time. It is not going to happen in a day or two. But looking at the move here, see, it was trading with divergence and now showing slight signs of convergence. The candle size have diminished here. I will wait for the next candle, because see, the next candle is still going to be or possibly could be the bullish one. Why? Look at the formation here. See, first of all, we have seen a good swing after a greener candle. It suggests that the next candle might be further bigger and it could trade with higher highs and higher lows. And thus, as long as 4 and 3.8 is not taken on the downside, do not treat net gas as bearish for the coming week. RSI is at the top here. Coming to likewise, what we had seen on the weekly charts, if you look at the daily charts, rise, retracement, bigger rise, bigger retracement, and further bigger rise and the retracement. And yes, it is delivering higher lows and higher highs here. Yes, it is trading in this bullish channel. Now, only bearish confirmation is if net gas trades below the preceding lows, that is 3.8 level. Then you can confirm that it is turning bearish. What is happening here? See, after 3 bearish candles, it has formed a double bottom at 4. It is trying to bounce back. So now, once you see it is staying above 4.2, 4.24 zone in the coming week, you can expect another round of rise which can take the prices all the way towards 4.4 levels. Possibility is strong, and then 4.44, 4.5 level should appear, which should offer a greater resistance. Any move beyond 4.5 is a clear sign of further bullishness in net gas prices. If you look at the stochastic, this has come to an oversold zone, but my worry point lies with the MACD. If you look at the MACD, see, this has hit the highs here and now trying to reverse. Now this could be a prolonged stretch for a further retracement where the MACD would like to hit the bottom here. And this confirms that if it breaks here on the downside below 4 and then 3.8, we can look forward to a greater price correction, and this might stay here for a couple of weeks or more. However, it is not always necessary. See, when it was bearish, we have seen greater fall for multiple weeks, and we have seen the prices hitting lower consistently. Look at this minus 200 levels we're seeing here. Though it is right now on the upside, we have seen it hitting plus 200 and trying to reverse. So these are the levels from where generally net gas tries to reverse. RSI has dropped sharply, which is again a bearish sign here. Coming to 4 on the 4 hour charts, the important point in the crossover in the moving averages, which is on the sell side, and the resistance on the upside towards 4.2, 4.24, pretty strong. The next point to note here is the flat base which it has created. Look at these two twin bottom at around 4, and then it has created a flat base. See, none of the candles have closed below 4.05. So it is very important for net gas to first break below 4.05 and then $4 levels. These two levels are going to hold the key for the next direction in net gas. Below this, you can expect 3.94, and if 3.94 is taken, we are looking at 3.8 levels very, very soon. Now, what's happening here after consolidation? It is trying to bounce back, however, getting reversed from the 20-50 period moving average. Thus, on the upside, as we have discussed, 4.2, 4.24 is the level it needs to break, and then 4.3. If these two levels are taken, stay bullish for 4.4 and then 4.5 levels. Stochastic is rising, which is a good sign for the bulls. The MACD has retraced all the way towards bottom and it is trying to cross over. And see, after the drop here, it has retraced and again a drop. This crossover can lead to a complete reversal. RSI is rising, which is again a very good sign for the bulls. Coming to the month. On the monthly charts, what's happening? If you look at the movement here, the movement was outside Bollinger Bands. It is putting pressure on the bands to expand. And yes, we have seen the narrowing of the bands and it is trying to expand, which is a good sign for the bulls here. Also, it is delivering higher lows and higher highs, which is again a very good sign for the bulls. So there is a possibility that it may close the month somewhere here in middle, which suggests that net gas still has a probability to trade bullish and move all the way towards 4.5. Now, only bearish confirmation is if it trades below 3.8. Now, remember 3.8 is the level at which it will start to turn red, and below this you can expect a round of swing which can in fact take the prices towards 3.6, 3.5, or in fact 3.2 level. Though right now I'll say the stance is not so aggressively bearish here for net gas. Look at the rise, the retracement, the rise, retracement, rise, retracement, rise, and see this month it might try to close in green, and possibility is there that the coming month it may try to reverse. Though right now the stance is pretty bullish here. Notice it has filled the gap which we talked about in my annual review as well, and it has lot much of scope on the downside. Notice this drop, retracement, drop, and it is willing to retrace. This may take the price upwards towards $6 to $8 zone. The stochastic has dropped here. The MACD, after retracing sharp, hitting the bottom, crossing over here, and since then it has traded bullish. And I have shared this update in my each and every update on the monthly basis here. And thus, look at the move what we had seen. We have seen already net gas hitting 4.93. The RSI is rising, which is again a very good sign. So now we have seen the charts and indicators. Time for me to give you the trading levels. And if you want to learn this art of trading, you can be part of my mentorship batch. And if you just want to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or Telegram for your queries. And if you're looking forward to a broker which offers you a swift-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now, first thing is where to buy. I will recommend you to buy if you see it is staying above 4.16, expect 4.2, 4.24. If these two levels are taken, this is going to be the first and most strongest resistance on the upside. Beyond this, we are looking forward to 4.0305, and if 4.305 is taken, stay bullish for 4.355. Once it trades beyond this, next is 4.42 and then 4.44. This is going to be the next strongest resistance zone, because beyond this we are looking forward to 4.5 and then 4.6 levels. Any move beyond this should take it all the way towards 4.8 and then $5 levels, the critical psychological number. But I must say that yes, this is net gas, it can do wonders here. However, I can see the greater struggle it will find should be there on the 4.5, 4.6 zone if it starts to move upwards here. Or while on the downside, now where we can confirm that a breakdown is going to be there. Remember, I have seen that 4 and 4. 3.8 zone. This is the zone below which you can say now net gas is going to crash, and these are little far below levels. I will recommend you to sell only at 4.095. Expect 4.055. This is very critical support here, and then 4.05. If this is taken, then you can stay bearish for 3.94. And once 3.94 is taken, possibility will be very high that we will see it at 3.86 and 3.8. Any drop below 3.8 is a clear sign of further correction in natural gas prices, where it will head towards 3.6, 3.48 and lower levels. These are markets, anything and everything is possible. Though I do not expect such a great correction, swings can be there, but not such a great correction which I expect. There is a possibility though, but we have to trade with caution, specifically on the downside. Take your positions, take your trades accordingly. Do watch the daily updates for more closer levels. Subscribe, press the bell icon, join the free Telegram channel for live updates, and join the channel memberships on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading week ahead and a happy weekend. Thank you.